Hi, in this video I'll show you how to create a gear flat icon which can be used, for example, for a settings icon for your website or a mobile app. So let's get started. Now we can draw the gear ourselves, but Inkscape has a very useful extension for this purpose. So we can just go to extensions, render, and choose gear again. We get this dialog pop up, and I'm going to use these options for number of teeth 8, for this circular pitch tool size option 40, and for pressure angle 10, and for diameter of center hole 40. So you can type in these numbers. Also you can use the live preview option if you want to, then click apply, let this work, and you see our gear has been created here. So I'm going to close this, zoom in a little bit. Now I'm going to create a circle for the background of the icon. Click on this tool, hold down the control key to create a circle, and I'm going to be using this color. If you're wondering which one is this, is this one over here. Now I'm going to grab this over here, start the fill and stroke tool, and make sure we have a flat color for the fill. Now the next thing we want to do is to use this option over here on group, select groups. Click on this because we have two elements. One is this circle and the other one is the gear. So we need to select them both, go to path, difference, and now we have a hole in our icon. I'm going to bring it all the way up and change the color to white and place it over the circle here, so you can see the hole here is transparent. And by the way, if you want to learn more about these here, these are called Boolean operations. I have a video for my Inkscape beginner's guide regarding these, very detailed tutorial. And now the next step will be for me to remove the stroke. I don't want to have a black outline here for this gear, so I'll go here on this option and click on this option to remove it. Next thing, I'm going to select both of these, go to the align and distribute tool, click this, then use these two options, this one and then this one, to center this in the middle. And now we can adjust the size if you want to. By holding the control and the shift key, we can make it smaller or bigger and still remain it to be aligned or related to the circle. So let's leave it at something like this, for example. Let's zoom in, turning the mouse wheel, holding down the control key. We can leave it like this, but I prefer to add or actually to cut out another circle, and I'll show you how to do this. First, I'm going to change the color to black just by clicking on this black color so I can see the object that I'm creating on the canvas here. Grab this create circles tool, hold down the control and the shift key to expand from center and to create a circle, and create something like this. Grab it with the select and transform tool and position it over here. Next thing, I want to remove the fill, so I'll go to the fill and stroke tool, fill, choose this option to remove it, go to stroke and add a flat color to the stroke. Now the next thing I want to do is hold down the shift key and add the gear to the selection, and we have here relative to last selected on the align and distribute tool, so we can just click on these two options to align the black circle relative to the gear. Like I said, using these two options, then click away, click on the black circle, hold down the control and the shift key and just position it like this. We can also adjust the thickness of the stroke, but from the stroke style here, if you want to make it a little thicker, I think this is good. Now the next step will be to go to this tool, to the node tool, and click on this option. Now once we do this, we will be able to cut out this object from this one. So go back to the select and transform tool, holding down the shift key, adding this to the selection, then go to path, difference, And now you see we managed to cut out the circle from our gear, and now it looks a little bit more fancy. And the next step will be to create the shadow. Of course, if you want to have a shadow, it's optional, you can just leave the graphic like this, but I'm going to show you how you can create a shadow. So grab the Bezier tool, and I'm going to zoom in a little bit, starting over here. I'll turn this option on, so I'll be able to snap. Click here, and let's zoom out. And let's say I want this angle for my shadow. Click like this, then like this, and maybe something like this. And now going over here, making sure that this is going to also cover this area with the cutout circles. And then go to the stroke, remove it, add a fill, change the color of the fill to black, and the opacity to 20. Now the next step will be to select this circle, Control D to duplicate it. With the Shift key, add this over here, go to Object, go to Path, Intersection, and now move this object one step down, and you have your gear with a shadow. And of course you can change the color of the gear or the background anytime you want to. Just click on the background and choose another color to your liking. So that's it for this tutorial. I hope that it was useful. If it was, like the video, leave me a comment, visit my channel for more if you are new, visit my GIMP tutorials channel for photo editing tutorials, and of course visit the first link in the description for my Patreon page if you want to support my channels. So that's it for this one. Bye for now.